President, your 7:45 appointment. James Kingston, Scout, and Sergeant O'Rourke, 5th Army Corps, Territory of New Mexico.
Good evening, gentlemen. Have you enjoyed your trip to Washington?
Well, sir, after the tension of the war, it's a little unnatural being able to relax.
Yes. Yes, I've been trying to get used to it myself. I could have written each of you a letter, but I brought you here on this long journey because I wanted to present one of my problems personally. Well, incidentally, I've had a rather thorough investigation made of each of you. 3 years with Crook's Army, Mr. Kingston, on the Indian frontier.
Yes, sir.
Apaches.
Morning, noon, and night, sir.
And you're an active cattleman in Texas before the war, Sergeant.
Yes, sir, born right on the range. I know cattle better than people, sir.
I want you to help me.
Us, sir? How can we possibly help?
Gentlemen, trade must be quickly resumed between the states. Meat is so scarce and so high that people in the north can't afford it. While in Texas, there are thousands and thousands of cattle waiting to be sold in northern markets. I want that cattle to start moving north at once. Oh, I know the obstacles. The lawless element still bent in keeping the Union apart. I know about the 1,000 miles of dangerous desert country between Texas and Abilene, Kansas. But wouldn't you say it's kind of foolish for people to be starving in a land of plenty with only 1,000 miles between them?
Well, yes, sir, but with them Apaches still stirring up trouble, it'd take an army to bring them cattle up from Texas.
You'll have an army to help you. You can start using the San Arturo soldiers right away.
That might do it. I know that country very well, sir. We could come through Texas near the lower southeast border of New Mexico, right up to San Arturo. San Arturo could be the halfway station, and from there into Kansas. And with the soldiers along to give us protection, we could...
Make it?
Yes, sir.
If anybody can.
Good.
Mr. President, your 8 o'clock appointment. Major McGuire.
This is my second meeting with Major McGuire today. We spent a very pleasant hour together this afternoon. This is James Kingston, Sergeant Tim O'Rourke, both attached to the Union Army. This is Major Donald McGuire, just released from the Confederate Army.
The Confederate Army?
And he's most welcome here. We have our long-wished-for peace at last. There's no malice in my heart for those who acted with the courage of their convictions. We want their full support in the future.
Mr. President, we Southerners were badly hurt. We trust in God for a United States once again.
Amen to that. From now on, we must all work together. This nation must survive. Major McGuire was born in Texas. He knows the situation. He wants to help. I believe he can move around Texas with more freedom than either of you.
Well, I'm from Texas, sir.
You're from Texas as of 4 years ago. And your name is only Timothy. But they tell me they call the Major Tex, is that right?
That's right, sir.
That makes a difference. A Major Tex had as hard a job coming here today, meeting and talking to me, as you're going to have getting the cattle through. But he came here. He made it. I believe we're very fortunate to have his assistance.
Sir, I followed Robert E. Lee into war. I'll abide by his honorable surrender.
Now, if you gentlemen are in agreement, you can further discuss the plans on your train trip.
Sir, that's hard to believe. In fact, it's amazing. You're willing to kill a man in March, and in April you're willing to play games with him.
We'll work it out together, sir.
When are you leaving Washington?
We're ready to leave tonight.
You, Major?
Ready now, sir?
We can catch a wagon train due to leave Abilene in 2 weeks.
I'll have to leave you before we reach Abilene. Make different connections to go south.
These are the orders for Colonel Marshall as to the use of the soldiers at San Arturo. My letter explains everything. I've requested him to give you complete cooperation. Barring any emergency, of course.
Excuse me, Mr. President. Mrs. Lincoln is in the carriage waiting.
Oh, coming right away. I wish we could talk longer, but I promised to visit Ford's Theater this evening.
Hope you enjoyed the show, sir.
I'm sure I will.
We'll make it, sir. You just watch.
I'll watch, and I'll also pray. God grant you a safe journey.
You'll be with us on the train for a few days, won't you?
Yes, we'll ride into Kansas together. I'll leave you there. And I'll be away down in Texas long before you reach San Arturo.
You'll need that extra time.
I calculate I can pick up the men I need. Drive the cattle up the border, and I'll meet you just west of Brownfield 2 weeks from tomorrow.
We'll be there, but in case we're not.
Don't even think that.
You won't turn back, will you?
No, but I'm only half of the team. You'd better show up.
We'll be there.
I owe you a lot for everything you've done, Sergeant.
Ah, you owe me nothing, Red. I'm always glad to help out.
I swear I'll never drink water in Abilene again. I like to ruin my stomach.
That serves you right when you could have had whiskey.
Oh, not me. I never drink when I got a big train load like this to bring through. Too much responsibility.
Sure is a lot of nice people on it. Come on, Ginny!
Yeah, nice till they start talking war and taking sides.
Ah, the war's over.
It isn't over for them mixed up in the shooting of Mr. Lincoln, is it? Folks will be still fighting this war 100 years from now.
You know, it's hard to believe only a few days ago I was talking to Mr. Lincoln.
I sure hope they catch and hang whoever assassinated him.
Amen to that. Hold on!
You don't have to baby me any further than this.
All right, Bob.
I'll be in town in a few hours, and I'll bring the soldiers back long before daybreak.
Kearney's Pass.
Carney's Pass.
Hey, look yonder. Over by that sand hill. Kingston's coming back.
Well, Bob will be in San Arturo around midnight, start the escort out to meet us.
Yes, sir. This time tomorrow evening, we'll all be home safe and sound.
Everything's fine out there. And I wish you'd let me make the trip to town.
You're a passenger. I gotta protect my passengers. Bob will get there all right.
Brother Bob's a nice fella.
Hey, mister, you gonna give me a ride in your wagon?
What's the matter? Weren't you riding with those folks back there a ways?
I'm gonna ask you again. You gonna give me a ride or do I have to walk?
Whoa. Throw up your bag. They like the color of your uniform?
You too?
Doesn't matter to me.
Listen, I've been on 3 wagons since we left Abilene. They don't like me, I don't like them. And nosy questions? What am I, a freak?
What is your name?
Parker, Lee Parker. Does it make any difference to you?
Polite man.
We had a Parker in town. Silas Parker. He ran the jail.
He's my old man.
You and your father were on opposite sides, weren't you?
What side were you on?
I'm a businessman. I have a general store in San Arturo. I play both sides.
That's nice. And cowardly.
If you don't like it, you can get off.
I am not cowardly. I am from Mexico, better than the whole North and South put together.
You talk too much.
You don't like it?
No.
I don't like it out here. I go and sleep for a while. And do not look inside. I sleep for an hour, maybe 2.
That's your wife?
Nah. I met her in Abilene. She begged for a ride to San Arturo. Has friends there, she says. Better or for worse, the war is over.
Never be over for me. 2 years in their army prisons. They didn't have to take this arm. They could have saved it. Yankees.
Maybe the Indians have given up attacking on this road.
This close to town, we're more likely to run into Aranza and his raiders.
Why don't that Mexican stay on his own side of the border?
That critter don't believe in borders. He claims that Texas and New Mexico belongs to his country.
Well, ain't there enough land around here for everybody?
Not according to Joaquin Aranza.
That fellow ahead, riding up front by the lead wagon.
You mean Kingston?
I hear he's gonna use soldiers to bring up cattle from Texas. Southern cattle for the Yankees.
Yeah. Southern cattle. Interesting, isn't it?
What are we supposed to do? Lay down like dogs and give everything we own to the North? What's the matter with those Texans?
People from Texas aren't laying down, nor a lot of others in this territory.
Ah, you're just dreaming out loud. Lee surrendered. What can anyone do now?
We're doing it.
We? Just where do you stand, mister?
Come and see me after you've been home with your family for a few days. I'll tell you then.
¿Qué tal, muchacho?
Rosita, welcome home.
What do you think? He played the wrong card.
Francis still here?
No, that's right. Wait for you.
Girón! panza.
Querida mía, véngase con su papachito.
Véngase con su mamachita.
I wonder if you will ever get here. You take your time to come back to me, hey?
You send me somewhere to find something for you. I have to take my time. But I find them.
The guns with Calvin?
See, I meet him in Abilene like you tell me. I follow him like a kitten for 1, 2, 3 days. Then I make him like me. Like you tell me.
See, it's all right, like I told you. Then what?
He buy many guns, very secret. The kind you tell me.
Repeating rifles?
See, Henry repeating rifles.
How many? Where are they?
They fire 10, 12 shots without a stop. Maybe more. I see him buy them, but I could not count to right.
I promise you we would have them. The best rifle in the country. The newest. Better than the Army has. How many?
I do not know. I could not count to right. But perhaps 100. Oh, many boxes.
Which is Calvin's wagon?
It's number 7 from the front. But you cannot go.
No?
I mean, right to town to get the soldiers to meet wagons. The soldiers will be ready, will kill. They do not believe me.
Look over there, Chiquita.
See, that is him. The men who ride to town.
There will be no soldiers.
They ain't got guns on them wagons.
She lies to you. She lies.
Then ask him why he hurried ahead to get soldiers.
To have them protect the wagon train from the Apaches.
No guns on wagons. Just people.
Now we go for the guns.
You don't have to. You have a deal with Calvin to share them.
That was to get them this far. What has Calvin got to do with me now? With us? I do not need him anymore.
Well, the soldiers will be expecting this wagon train and come out to meet it.
Soldiers wait for a word. Bailey, you always afraid.
Well, there's no need to go looking for a bullet.
If bullet is for you, it will find you. I go for only one wagon. I know the one. The new guns are for me. Understand? Everything else is for you. Horses, food, white women. Get to your people. We will meet at Carney's Pass. Now we can do something for my country. ¡Viva Santana! ¡Que viva! ¡Viva México! ¡Que viva!
I forget. I have nice fat present from that Calvin. He will be very mad, the pig.
Maybe I killed the pig. Get ready! We leave! ¡Que viva Geronza! ¡Que viva!
Carney's Pass, and no sign of the army.
They'll show up any minute now.
She stole all my money, too, the rotten little garbage.
Think she found the rifles?
No, those guns are between you and me. You hear?
Look, Mr. Calvin, you ain't making no mistake with me.
I got lots of friends, north, south, and west. Before we're through, Texas will stretch all the way to California.
use these rifles.
I don't want them found.
You want to live, don't you? They mustn't find them. I'll loot them. You want to be scalped? Where's a cartridge?
Here.
Repeaters! Who's got repeating rifles in this outfit?
I don't know. Listen. Where did anybody get repeaters? The Army can't even get them.
I'm coming with you.
Get more men in here. We can't hold this off by ourselves. You get him.
We've got to take that wagon! The guns are there!
Henrys haven't been issued to the Army yet. I don't know where he got them. Do you?
Nope.
Riding with him, and yet you don't know anything about these.
I told you I don't know nothing about him, didn't I?
I'll get someone to drive the wagon.
I don't need any help.
But what about...
I told you I don't need any help. I'll drive Calvin's wagon.
You coming back? Not tonight. Not against these. I saw some whites. Does anybody here know or see Haranza?
Most of us are strangers.
They got Jennings, the wagon master.
They got Red?
Should have stayed with him.
Don't start blaming yourself for anything. We're lucky we're alive. How many more?
Can't tell yet. We got a lot of wounded.
Bring the dead into town. We're moving on, O'Rourke.
Everybody on their wagon! We're moving on!
One of them white raiders, Mr. Kingston. He's still alive.
O'Rourke! Go!
You didn't see Haranza leading those men, did you?
Who? I don't know who you're talking about. I just brought my family out here from Michigan.
This is the first renegade we've taken alive. Maybe we can get something out of him. Take him into town and be careful.
I'll be careful. Come on.
O'Rourke, I mean it.
All right, but after he talks his mind, come on, you.
Let's get moving! Hurry it up!
What good are you soldiers? What are you here for? You ain't protecting them settlers?
We were to get word if they were coming in.
Perhaps the Apache should have sent you a letter.
We've had patrols out. Out where? Well, the Indians ain't. Let the Southerners rot. That's your motto. You rebels never give up, do you? That's right, and we ain't going to. The war's over. You've lost.
Give it up, buddy. Come on, give it up.
Get out of here. Go kill yourself someplace else. You two.
I'm going over to headquarters.
What do I do with the wounded and the dead?
Grab a burial detail. Get the wounded over to the jail and have them tended to.
Hi, Kingston. Rough trip, huh?
We get through. Jim, you and O'Rourke came in on that wagon train? Why didn't you send us word?
We sent Bob Jennings, Red's brother.
Never got it.
Neither did Red, alive. Colonel, a whole lot's happened since we left Washington. But as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Lincoln is still alive. At least that's the way I always want to remember him. Here's his letter. It explains the job we have to do.
Now what?
We're to bring all the cattle we can from Texas to Kansas.
What?
Nothing to it. Read the letter.
You think it was Aranza that raided you last night?
Mostly Indians, but there were some whites. Oh, we managed to capture one of the wounded. He's over at the jail.
Let's take a look.
Remember Hank Calvin, the man who ran the store over on the other street?
Yeah. Went to Abilene, 2 wagon trains back.
He was killed last night. He was bringing in nearly 100 of those Henry rifles with him.
The new ones?
The new repeater's the best. 16 shots without reloading. They saved our lives.
Where are they now?
In his wagon.
I'll take them over fast.
Sergeant O'Rourke?
Colonel Marshall, sir.
Glad to see you again, Sergeant. These all the wounded?
Yes, sir. Except the prisoner, he's inside.
What about the dead?
We left them over on the hill. I got a burial detail to dig in the graves for them.
How long, Miss
Hello,
Parker?
Colonel.
Your prisoner's still unconscious, Colonel.
I'll see him in a minute.
I'm so glad you're back.
So am I, and all in one piece.
Hello, Mr. Jim.
Manuel.
You are safe.
So far.
Very happy to see you.
I'll send over a couple of men to help you with the night watch.
I don't know how this happened, Colonel. We watched him all the time.
Yeah, you watched him so well that someone stuck a knife in his back to keep his mouth shut.
You left him alone, Manuel.
He's dead? But how could that be?
Wouldn't be Haranza, would it?
I do not know Hiranza. I only hate him. Please, Senor Coronel. Hiranza has not the real heart for my country. I believe he's a crazy man.
About as crazy as a well-trained fox. Let's look at Calvin's wagon.
Will you be back?
Yes. Come on, Jim. This town's like a stick of dynamite, just ready to be lit. Who is that, a Confederate general?
He was on Calvin's wagon, drove it in for me. He had a chip on his shoulder then, and I guess it's still there.
A Confederate on Calvin's wagon with the new guns?
You handle that detail.
Did you take possession of those repeating rifles?
Me? Well, no, sir. That was Calvin's property. I put his wagon over behind his store. Well, I thought that'd be the right thing
Well,
to
it wasn't. And get that body out of there.
Yes.
Not a sign of him. This I don't understand.
You will if they're ever turned against us.
That one-armed kid.
With a chip on his shoulder, what do you think he'll tell you?
Pardon me, Colonel. Did you want something else from my wagon?
Your wagon?
Hank Calvin was my partner. I put up half the money. And I expect you to return the repeating rifles, Colonel.
You expect me to what? I'm here looking for those rifles. Where are they?
I don't know. Your men moved them last. You better find them. They're mine. Bought and paid for.
We'll talk to you later.
You certainly will.
It better let me handle this.
Why?
How far do you think that uniform will get you with that boy?
I don't know how far any of us are going to get around here unless we locate those guns. By now, probably every Southern hothead has one hit. I'll wait for you at headquarters.
Read Mr. Lincoln's letter. Rock and I are leaving here tonight.
Tonight? You can't
I'll
leave.
question the boy, but finding the rifles is your problem. I've got a bigger one with the cattle.
Well, anyway, Lee's back home, Annie. Lee's back home.
What'd you do with those rifles?
What'd I do with them? I left them in the wagon.
You're lying. Wait a minute! Ain't nothing to tell, little...
Jim! He's my brother.
Your brother?
He's been gone 4 years. I should have told you.
Why didn't you tell him? Were you afraid you'd lose him? You ashamed because I fought for what I believed in? Ashamed because I rotted in his prisons? You Yankees did this to me. Aren't you satisfied yet?
Forget your hates, Lee. The war is over. You're home now.
Son, you don't believe that the South is lost.
Get your hands off me!
Can't we talk about this later? I'm sure the boy will...
Stop defending me. Stop picking on me.
Look, 100 Henry repeater rifles in Calvin's wagon. You drove that wagon here, and you were the last one to be seen with the wagon. Now, where are the rifles?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone, will you?
Lee, if you know where they are, you should tell him.
What, does my whole family turn Yankee? Listen, I don't know where they are, but if they can be used to run you Yankees out of this town, then I'll die happy.
I'll have to report this to the colonel. Ann O'Rourke and I are leaving tonight for Texas to bring some cattle back.
Tonight? But, Jim, you just got here.
I'll see you later.
I assure you that your help will be the difference between success and failure. Yours for peace in our beloved country, very sincerely, A. Lincoln. It's very fine of Mr. Lincoln to make these suggestions, but I've got miles and miles of territory to police with only 300 troops. I'm really worried about who's got those rifles.
We could lock up everyone we suspect.
The jail won't be large enough. No, Jim, I won't move out with my soldiers until they're found.
And you are turning down Mr. Lincoln.
What else can I do? His letter allows me to use my own judgment in case of an emergency. This town is it. The Civil War is still hot right here.
You don't need the whole troop.
I'm not going to move out with you and come back and find half the people around here slaughtered. All right, you can have 75 men.
Well, 75 is 75.
Yes, sir. We'll need your best riders and some of the ex-cowboys that... Yes, sir. 75 men, sir.
Someday it's going to be wonderful just to be able to sit back in a rocking chair and not have to worry about Apaches, patrols, cattle, and runs it. Send Sergeant Fetterman in.
If we leave after dark, I can keep my Texas border date right on time.
My men will be ready. Fetterman, I want you to detach 75 men from regular duty assigned to Mr. Kingston. Good riders, men who can handle cattle.
Did you say cattle, sir?
Men leave for Texas tonight. Also issue extra arms, provisions.
Dispatch rider just brought this. He's been riding all night.
Well, no one is going to like this. Bad news for you, too, Jim. Orders to abandon San Arturo post immediately.
Immediately, sir?
Within an hour upon receipt of these orders.
Why? Where?
We're moving to the Mexican border. There's rioting and looting going on down there. March out with your guns loaded.
Well, we'll have action, sir.
We'll have action here when we pull out.
Mexican border, huh?
Yes, our destination is to be kept secret, but if anyone asks, we may be back any day.
Yes, sir.
Fetterman, forget about assigning those men to Mr. Kingston.
Yes, sir. But I need him, Colonel, and you said you wouldn't leave this place unprotected.
I don't want to, but I can't disobey these orders.
But you already have orders, in Mr. Lincoln's own handwriting.
Orders from the Secretary of War, Mr. Kingston. Only 2 minutes older than me, but they were started on their way the day before yesterday. I can't fight a live Secretary of War with a dead president's letter. Sorry, Jim. I've got to pack.
Can you spare me 50, 30, 20 men?
Do you want me to get shot? The whole troop moves out.
What about me, sir?
Now, wait a minute. You haven't arrived here yet. He's on special leave for a special job.
Well, I guess I can spare a rock. I haven't seen him yet, neither have you.
Thanks.
Jim, I can't help it. What are you gonna do?
I'm sorry, sir. I haven't arrived here yet. And I've got to keep my emergency plans a secret. Come on, Tim.
Why you no find out about the guns?
I heard no talk about them. Stop. I finished Bailey for you, didn't I?
I don't care about Bailey. What he do to hurt me? Tell them what I look like? You think they come and get me? We get the new guns. We get the town. We get the whole territory. Do you understand? Nobody lives except Quironza wants them to live. No north. No south.
Joaquin, there was a kid in the wagon with Kelvin.
Yeah, I saw him. Only one arm.
Maybe he'd take the rifles.
Oh, how could he? Wait. Maybe he could. Only one arm, yet he was driving.
He was driving?
Yeah, all alone.
We go find the kid.
See.
They won the war, didn't they?
Did they?
Why don't you get out of town with the rest of your men? You too, if you know what's good for you.
Beat it.
Oh, yeah? We'll tell him to beat us. I do.
A rock.
Come on.
Get the horses and everything you need behind the Cantina Corral. I'll meet you there an hour after sundown.
You depend on me.
And play it safe. Get rid of the uniform.
Will do.
We're very lucky, eh? Soldiers leave. That is good for us. You go into town, find the kid. You find the guns, come back here, we wait.
You think I find the guns just like that?
I don't care how, querida mia, but find them. See? Not now. Go tonight when it is dark, little one.
About ready, Tim?
About ready. You took so long, I thought you was marrying the girl.
I wish I could.
That might be one sure way of making a widow out of her after this trip.
Tim,
Yeah.
I'm not going with you.
What?
There's no sense in bringing cattle to a town that's liable to be taken over. There's not going to be any town when we get here. You can reach McGuire as easily as both of us.
If there's going to be trouble, why don't I stay and you go on?
No, it's got to be the other way around. You keep our Texas border date with McGuire as we promised, just outside of Brownfield, then start right back. I need a couple more hours here and I'll follow. Good luck.
Good luck. Will you keep my share? You're going to need it worse than me.
I'll be along.
I'll be a-watching for you. Come on, boy.
Find Lee?
No, he may be up in the hills.
It's awful quiet in town. Everybody's disappeared like rats in a hole.
I found about 20 extra men we can rely on.
That won't be enough.
Senores, I just see some men go over to Traeger's stable one at a time.
Calvin's partner.
Traeger's been trying to organize this town for the South.
They so quiet, they sneak along like thieves.
Let's get over there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're waiting for those rifles. Now, where are they?
You'll get them, but don't go shouting about it. Just because the army left town, don't get the idea we're not gonna have a fight. Kingston is out there with plenty of support.
He's the first one I'm gonna get.
There's one thing sure, they're not gonna drive any cattle through this town.
I just want to feel one of those repeaters right here in my hands.
Traeger hit him. I drove him out here. If it wasn't for Traeger.
The army searched everywhere.
Everywhere but where we buried him.
You got him buried?
And where do you suppose?
The graveyard?
Nope.
You'll never guess.
We got him buried right...
Get their guns.
Let me go.
I took care of him.
You know where the rifles are.
Well, you'll never find them.
Why don't you stop fighting me? Fight Aranza. Are all of you people blind?
Just get out of town. We'll deal with Aranza.
You mean he'll deal with you? He's out there right now, backed by his Apaches, waiting for us to kill each other off, so that he can come in here and get the guns and everything else he wants.
We know what we're doing.
Do you? Do you realize you're setting this up to kill off half the people in town? And all because you won't talk.
I'll make him talk.
Big hero, aren't you?
This is no time to be soft. We'll kill him if we have to.
Get up. Get up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Do you hear me? Stop it. Get away from the boy. You're not going to hurt him anymore. And drop the guns. All of you. There's horses outside. Go on, son. Get out of town. You're wrong on what you're doing, but they're not going to hurt you anymore.
Keep him here. He's our only chance.
Come on. There's a horse outside. Hurry. And nobody's going after him. When it's time, you can do what you want to me. But you're not going to hurt my boy anymore.
You deserve whatever happens now.
Senor Lee, I hear everything. I can help you.
What are you doing here?
I come from Hironza.
Hironza?
You have no time now. Come with me.
You ran out on Calvin.
See, and I know all about the guns. But now I am your friend. It is good. You come with me.
All right.
Just stay right where you are. A little longer.
Dad, that shot.
Too late. You'll never catch him in the dark.
They were beating Lee, and I let him go.
Beating him?
Yes, they'd have killed him.
You let them beat Lee?
Forget he's your brother, Ann. He's the only one who could tell us where those rifles are, and he wouldn't talk.
You'll just have to keep searching. Keep searching. What's it all for? Friend against friend. What have we been doing?
Can we have our guns back?
Come morning, I'm riding out to meet the cattle and help bring them through. You'll get your guns then.
Maybe we'd all better start looking for them rifles. Together.
Yes. Maybe we'd better. Together.
Nothing here.
Not a sign of him.
No guns here.
No guns, not even the boxes.
Not a sign of him. I'll never understand how they could disappear like this.
Nothing here.
There's no other place to look.
There are many men in the town. Maybe they find the guns.
You think they'd do this to me if they know where they are? I'm the only one that knows.
So you come to tell me?
I didn't come to tell you. I was brought here. Why should I tell you?
Because I am a friend of the South.
Calvin was Southern. You knew he was bringing in rifles. You still attacked the wagon train.
I didn't know Calvin was there. All I do is try to help the Apaches. They are my friends. With those rifles, I can do a lot for your side. More than you alone. You need me. And maybe the wrong people find the guns.
Maybe you're right. Anyway, I don't have much of a choice right now.
Then we go together to town?
All right, I'll show you where the rifles are if you promise me two things. Number one, you stop the cattle drive.
Coming from where? I did not know.
They're bringing in a lot of southern cattle from Texas to feed the Yankees. They mustn't get through.
No, that would be bad for us.
Well, can you do anything about it? You've got a lot of men here.
Chandler.
Yeah.
I can do very good. Where do you want my friends the Apaches to stop the cattle?
Will they?
If I say so.
All right, you stop them right where they raided the wagon train. Kearney's Pass tomorrow afternoon.
You heard.
Yeah, Kearney's Pass.
Go to Chief Apache. Tell him soldiers gone from San Arturo. Tell him I say all cattle are for Apache people. Go now. Make no mistake. Now, what is the other promise?
It's about a lot of Southerners still in town. I saw what happened. I know they're going to be unarmed. I don't want you to shoot at them.
Of course not. That is easy promise. They are all my friends.
My father and my sister.
They will be safe with Gironza. You show your father to me. And your sister, too.
I go too?
You stay here. We be back.
We gotta get into town quietly.
Any luck?
Nothing.
Let's find Kingston.
I'll never understand how they could disappear like this.
I'm ready to give up. They could be out of town, you know.
How could they? Not a wagon left before we started searching. We've been through and under everything.
We searched the whole town, I think.
They've got to be somewhere.
They didn't have much time to hide. Maybe inside Calvin's store.
We've torn the place apart.
Well, they too smart for us.
All right, fellas, call it off. And thanks.
I don't understand.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him will I trust.
You don't have to say anything. I know.
Silly, wasn't it? How's your father?
He won't talk. Nothing. He knows what he's done. Jim, I wish I could help you.
I wish somebody could. Aranza's bound to know the army's gone. Your brother out there somewhere, and the rifle's still here. Anything can happen. This is Calvin's wagon.
Manuel, Fraser! I got him. I found the rifles. Get the shovels. All the time. Right there under the wagon. They said they had buried them.
How'd you find them?
Luck. Crazy, cockeyed luck.
Kingston! Where are our guns?
Aranza, no, no, no! You're murdering Southerners! Aranza, you said you wouldn't!
What I care? I kill all of them!
Lee.
I was wrong. I believed Aranza. Tell Kingston. Aranza's sending Apaches to stop the cattle at Kearney's Pass.
my father dead. Oh, Jim. Why did it have to be?
Who knows the answer to wars and hatreds?
He said, tell Kingston. Ronza sent Apaches to stop the cattle.
We've got to get help to Iraq.
No, stay here, Jim. It's too late.
Did he say where?
Kearney's Pass.
They can take them through Kearney's Pass and Kingston ain't there?
He ain't there. I hate to think of what happened. Charlie, get them strays back. Tighten up your point.
Apache.
Yate, Apache.
Aranza, good friend. Make big present. Many cattle come.
My people hungry.
Fight men. Take all cattle.
All?
Everything.
Where this be?
Kearney's Pass. Go now, hurry.
You ride with us.
I ride with you.
Abajo, Yate, Ota!
Hey, Tex! All right! Plenty of men coming. How many? 8, 10? That's sure right. Sure is good to see you.
And it's good to see both of you.
I hear you had some trouble at San Arturo.
That's over with now, but Aranza got word to the Apaches about the cattle.
He did. With this dust, they can't miss us.
We'll keep right on moving. You better send a couple of riders ahead to scout.
It's too late for that. Look over here.
Better get near the right flank.
Keep the cattle from scattering.
They're stampeding them!
cattle turn so pretty?
It's a good trick when it works.
Let's hope they don't come back.
I don't think they will.
Ain't likely, not with their chief dead.
Well, let's get organized and move on. Right into town. We're not even stopping for chow.
Take over, Sergeant.
We're only stopping until morning, Ann.
You going on through to Abilene?
That's my promise, but I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.